When I was a little girl, my big dream wedding was the horse and carriage, Cinderella. So I always aspired to have a wedding like that, just big, over the top. My dream wedding venue was the Park Chateau. I loved the big open concept. I loved the big windows. If I had to compare my wedding to my childhood dream wedding, did I have it? No. No, I feel like I settled for a lot.
Briana and Owen Roman are ringing in their newlywed era with more than $30,000 in debt. As the parents of 2 young children, the couple had to move in with Owen's parents to save up for their big day. With money a high priority during the planning process, Briana had to say goodbye to her dreams of getting hitched at Park Chateau in East Brunswick. Instead, the couple said I do at Galloping Hill Golf Course in Kenilworth, a more financially feasible option. But was it all worth it?
When I got engaged, I gave myself a $30,000 budget. As I was planning, the budget went up to $40,000. I actually went into my 401k. So I took out $2,000 out of that. So I'm paying that back every paycheck. He took out a $5,000 bank loan. His interest rate is 24%. Well, our interest rate now because we're married. The venue's total price was $29,291. The real flowers costed $3,500. My grandma bought me my dress. Alterations were $1,275. The photographer was $1,310. The videographer was $950. Photo booth rental was $950. We did a seating chart, which costed us $145. Jewelry, $30. My veil was $14 off of Amazon. Owen's tux was actually free. My shoes were a gift. The DJ was gifted to us, but we did give $2,500 to his workers. We spent another $2,000 just tipping everyone. I'm traumatized. I've never spent that much money. These numbers are always going to be indebted in my brain, literally.
Briana and Owen's wedding cost around $51,000, and $40,000 of that came from the couple's own wallets. The total cost comes in at just under the average $55,000 price tag of a New Jersey wedding. That's the highest in the nation, according to The Knot. And like many weddings, the couple's special day came with a few unexpected turns. A sudden storm moved the ceremony indoors, which was a big disappointment for Briana.
I'm like, what? I couldn't comprehend it because I just felt like, why me? Why is this happening? I was in panic mode. And I felt like breaking down because I was like, wow, this is my moment. I planned that wedding, budgeted that wedding, spent $40,000 on that wedding for me not even to have the one thing I really wanted, which was to get married outside. And there was no discount. There was no hey, nothing.
New Jersey is what it is and what it offers. And it comes along with the expertise and the creativity and the demand of a great place to get married. We have the proximity to New York, we have the proximity to Philadelphia, and everything in between. The best photographers and DJs, musicians, people who are really professionals in their field live and work here. And you're going to pay a little extra for that, but that's the talent that we have in New Jersey.
In addition to a generous $10,000 gift from a family member during the planning process, the two used the card box as a way to help ease the financial burden. They were given roughly $12,000 from guests on their wedding night, not even half of the overall cost. Briana says the money went directly to paying past due bills, as well as future vacation funds.
We're sitting in the car and we're literally opening all of the cards. I'm reading the cards and he's picking up all the cash and counting it for us to bring it to the bank. We went straight to the bank on Monday and deposited everything. We didn't do this for the money we were getting back. But when reality hit and we saw, for example, we had 10 people that didn't show up the day of. That card box meant a lot when we were opening it. Because at the end of the day, that's $1,000, $2,000 right there, probably even more.
The card box is a central element of the wedding as a place for couples to bring and provide their gifts to the couple. If they're bringing a card, I don't necessarily advise, going into your guests' gifts and paying for some of the vendors as a result right then and there as a great plan as you start your life together. It shouldn't be really expected as a source of income. When you're planning a wedding, it's easy to get caught up in the fact that you want everything. You see it online, you see it at your friends' weddings, and hopefully you won't go too much into debt because it's also not advised as part of the marriage. You don't want to be fighting over money.
Since I am the first person in my family to get married, have a big wedding, my wedding kind of set the standard. Do I think it was irresponsible? I'm not going to say yes because I made the bad choice. If it were my daughters doing it, I'd probably say, yeah, it was a little irresponsible. You could have paid off your debt. We could have paid off our debt. We could have paid the car off. We could have saved more money to buy a house, to make our mortgage a less payment. My advice for other brides, take all the debt you want and need and can afford to plan the wedding that you want. Because again, you get married once, and debt is always going to be there.
Make some noise for a groom and bride, Briana and Owen Roman! Come on, come on, come on! Qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera, qué bonita bandera, la bandera puertorriqueña.
Getting married was more than it's just me and him. I love him, I love our daughters, I love the family we created, but this was for everybody to get together. Having all the family together, having all the family as one. Weddings are not cheap. Absolutely not. Money is a big factor. This isn't mommy, daddy money. This is Briana and Owen money that we worked and raised for. With just a little bit of help. Today was magical, and I hope that every bride has the option or the opportunity to experience it. And if I had to say, was it worth it? Absolutely yes. Babe, come over here. Do you think today was worth it?
I think today was definitely worth it.
That's right.
I think so.